Hey there, fellow fantasy football freaks. Good morning to anyone who's showing up here. Yeah, I know, for those of you who saw the video yesterday that I did about, why I didn't have a benches and bumps and what's going on with things and shit, I said that I'd have a 2-hour episode. Sorry about that. I fucking got up this morning and, dude, holy shit. Oh, man. It's everything I could do to get here right now. So what I'm doing instead is I'm just going to do a Q&A, full-on Q&A. Not going to get into, streamers or the, either defenses or kickers. And I'm not going to get into my sleepers, deep sleepers, things like that, unless you have specific questions about that, of course. So I'm basically going to be answering all your questions. That's it. That's what I'm doing this morning, answering all the questions that you have about, your lineup and all that shit. So it's a Take Your Stick of Power Hour. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to do a full hour of just Q&A. Now, I am also going to let you know about injuries and shit. So, if you have questions about, specific players, let me know. But I am going to get into the injury updates, which take place usually right about 9:15. So last 15 minutes of the show, I'll cover injuries and everything else. If you didn't, for those of you who don't know, kind of what's going on, with, why I didn't have benches and bumps and all that shit, take a look at the video I did yesterday, and it kind of covers everything. So, yeah, if you don't have the time for that, just, for you to know, I fucking didn't take care of myself, didn't get enough sleep, didn't eat right. I ate like okay stuff, just not enough and not at the right times, just doing this kind of shit. I'm a one-man show, taking care of, everything that I do for the show, all the writing, editing, fucking everything, so it takes a lot of time, 16 to 20 hours a day. Don't got enough time to sleep. I also got to take care of my kid and all that shit. So, yeah, it's just, it sucks. And, I got old man disease, I'm 39 years old, almost 40, but usually you don't get like shingles and shit till you're like 60, 70 or whatever. And so it's just because I didn't take care of myself for a little bit. Usually I'm okay about it, but now I'm looking up all the ways to, do all the right things and all of that. So I'm taking care of shit. It's going to be fine, but goddamn, man, I'm telling you what, it's not fun. It's not even so much like the pain of the rash and shit itself, like the blistering and all that. That's not even as bad as when I get up in the morning. I just feel fucking awful. I just feel like I got the headache. I got, body aches, every step that I take just like shoots pain through my spine. I didn't even know if I was going to get out of bed. I just wake up and you feel like, dude, I'd rather die, But, I took my Advil, I smoked a little bud and all that shit, and now I'm okay. So I could do this show. It's going to be an hour long as usual, but I'm going to be just doing the Q&A stuff. And for some reason, my usual posts that I do where I tag everyone to it didn't fucking work this morning. I don't know why. So bear with me here as I continue to try to fucking get people on board. So I'm just going to post that there. Did I already do that? Oh, fuck, I already did that in the kingdom. God damn it. See, there's brain fog. There's all kinds of shit that happens this goddamn with this shingles crap. I still know my stuff. I still can play fantasy football. I still answer your questions. It's not a big deal. I've been studying. I've been figuring out. I know, I know my, what's going on. It's not like I'm completely in the dark this week or nothing. So anyway, put some questions down there and I'll answer for you. Nicholas Stafford, we got your back. Hashtag Tyrant Gang. Hey, thanks. There's a contest going to be coming up about that. Hashtag Tyrant Gang. So, look out for that coming up soon. Tyrant Gang, get well, brother. Thank you, Alejandro. It's going to take like 3 to 4 weeks to get over all this shit. Sucks. Hopefully, like the nausea, because, dude, nausea. That's another big thing. Headaches and all that shit. Hopefully that'll go away soon. But, anyway. Shingles is a big, fucking something you could do about it. If you had chicken pox, it could happen. It's 1 in 3 chance. Best thing you could do to avoid it is just take care of yourself, honestly. What's up? Cheers, 420. Glad you're doing better. Yeah, I'm doing better, It's the medication. It helps. So we're gonna start off, of course. When I take the opening hit, and I have an opening pour, even though I'm not supposed to drink alcohol. But I do have an opening pour this morning. Not going against doctor's orders. Don't worry. So anyway, bear with me a moment. If you got some questions down there, go ahead, put all the questions you got there. I'm going to try to get this out to more people because there's like 4 people. Usually I've got 15 to 20 people in right now. And it's 4 people. Because I didn't do my usual shit where I have a show and I promote it and everyone's like, cool, I'll fucking watch your other one. And they come in to here. No promotion this weekend. Just me trying to take care of myself. So, whatever. The real hardcore people are here anyway. So I'm gonna be trying to get this out. I'm gonna paste this up to people. Hopefully, I don't know, I put this out on the Facebook groups and shit. So hopefully people are rolling. Got a couple more people in there. How you doing? Good morning to you. All right, so we're gonna do the opening hit. We're gonna do the opening pour, and then I'm gonna answer questions. So load the questions up. Get all your questions down there. I'll take care of you. Got more people rolling in. How's it going? Good morning. Opening hit. This is what the fuck is this shit? This is 7 stars. All right. So hopefully we have 7-star games today. I mean, it's like more than 5 stars, right? That's cool. Fire in the hole. All right. Get your friends in here if they need fantasy football questions answered. I got it all for you. Don't you worry. I've been looking into it. I feel good about my answers that I have for you today. So go ahead, put your questions down there. I'm gonna get the opening pour going. So here we go. Got the old San Francisco 49ers mug. Get this down here. All right. So I can't drink alcohol right now with the, fucking old man disease. So I got a different kind of beer. Yeah. Take a look at that. Yeah. Root beer. Different kind of beer. Takes a lot more to get drunk. I'm telling you that. But after 25 or 30, you start feeling a buzz, So we're going to do this if I can. All right. This is like the good shit, It's like if I'm gonna be drinking root beer, if I'm gonna fucking, be sick, I'm gonna fucking take care. I'm gonna give me the good shit. I don't even know how to fucking open this goddamn thing. I'm gonna fucking break my goddamn hand trying to open this shit. Oh, there we go. That was cool. There we go. Opening pour, ladies and gentlemen. Hey. There we have it. Of course, you can have whatever you want, drink whatever you want. You want beer, I don't know. It's like morning for most people, so probably not drinking too much. But anyway, there we go. Opening pour. It's not as great as usual, but anyway, here's to you all. Oh, some good ass root beer. All right, let's get to it. Put your questions down there in the comments. Let StreamYard, show your name. So I'm not just looking at Facebook user, or you can tell me what your name is. I don't give a shit. So anyway, we're going to go, we're just going to start from the beginning. It's like the fucking, White Zombie album. Perhaps we better start at the beginning. Anyway, here we go. Do I still play Bateman and flex if Lamar and Hollywood is out? Here's the thing. A lot of people have this thought if Hollywood's out, everyone's going to be keying up on Bateman. I don't think that's going to be happening. I think that he's going to get the normal attention. I don't think they're going to necessarily double team him or anything. Chicago, they're giving up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. They're not. I don't think they're going to be going that route. I think there's enough, weapons with Mandrews there. You got Sammy Watkins, Duvernay's been moving his way up. I was talking about Duvernay last year. I was like, keep an eye on this kid. He might eventually be something. I don't know. But anyway, my main concern with that is Lamar, whether or not Lamar plays. And that, to me, is what the real question is. Do you still start Bateman over? I mean, it depends. It really depends on who you're starting him over. in general, I would say, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter who's the quarterback. They got to throw to someone, right? So give me a second here. I'm actually bringing up the injury report. Let's see if there's any updates at all. I don't think there was. I mean, last I checked, it was, they usually, like I said, they don't do the updates until like about 9:15. So all that shit starts rolling in. My phone starts buzzing. I'm like, all right, let's take a look here. But we do have some. Got some information. Give me just a second. Hold on. Yeah, that's another thing with the shingles, like this fucking mental fog shit. It's crazy. Like I can, I can function, I can still think and shit. But then, like once in a while, I was like, "Whoa, what happened? Where am I?" It's like worse than weed. I'm telling you. Okay, so fantasy injury news. James Robinson is officially active this week, just to let you know. But I'm not seeing anything on Lamar yet. Oh wait, here he goes. Lamar Jackson ruled out. That's breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Lamar Jackson is ruled out for week 11. Damn, that sucks. I got him in a lot of leagues. I got to fucking figure some shit out. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, he's sick. I know how it goes, buddy. Lamar, get well soon. I had some guy in yesterday who was like, yeah, I get cluster headaches. Fucking do your job. I'm like, dude, first of all, I've had cluster headaches too. I would much rather have that. I'll trade you, dude. Any day of the fucking week. But it doesn't matter how it depends on, sure, this is a more physically active thing than what I do. But I mean, Lamar, if you're not feeling well, you're not feeling well. I mean, if he's fucking sick, he's sick. I mean, he must be pretty damn sick, because a lot of players will play through that. But, I don't know. Seems like he's pretty sick. So Tyler Huntley is going to be the starter. And I am less on Bateman with Huntley as a starter. So I still think that you can start in the flex. But let me know who you're trying to start him over, because that's going to be the big thing. I mean, if you have other, like someone was asking me like Bateman or Jacobs earlier, and that makes a difference. Jacobs. Now I'm saying Jacobs. So, back off Bateman a little bit. Not too much, but I mean, I think, like I said, Huntley's going to have to throw to someone. He's a quarterback. He's not your grandma out there throwing balls, So, it depends. It depends on who else you have. But I'm definitely less all about him now than I was before. All right. Cass, we're here, brother. Hey, what's up, Cass? How's it going? How's it going, my man? One of my super freaks. What's up? Facebook user, good morning. It's Richard. Hey, Richard. How's it going, my man? Arizona defense versus Seahawks, Carolina, Washington. I'm liking Carolina this week. I think that Russ is going to eventually, cook, and it could be this week. It could happen. I think his finger needed some time to heal, and maybe it's doing all right. We don't know either way. But what I do know is that Carolina's got a really good matchup there. And Carolina's defense has been turning it on. In fact, and I'm going to bring up statistics here. Now, in the last 3 games, we're looking at over 10 fantasy points, 2 of the last 3 games. So, 11 points, 7 points, 12 points is not bad. I like that. I mean, against Atlanta, New England, Arizona. Yeah, I mean, it was without Kyler Murray. Sure. But, I mean, it's not like against Taylor Heineke they're going to do any worse. I mean, Washington is giving up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing defenses. Carolina's been turning it on lately. The Cards are all right, but let me bring up something here. Here we go. All right, so they've been all right. They've been back and forth. They're kind of having the opposite last 3 games. They had, 1 point against Green Bay, 12 against San Francisco. That's, good. And then against Carolina, 3 points. I just think with, in Seattle, I think if Russ could turn it back on, and I'm afraid of that. So give me Carolina in something, a more solid game. All right, Browns D or Bears D, and that's a good question. Let me bring something up here. Oh God, no! Don't do that. So, I mean, of course, the big difference here is that with Huntley playing, that makes Chicago's defense a little more attractive. I would have just straight off said Cleveland before, but that makes it a little closer. In fact, here, I think we've got some updates going on, and I'll get to those in a second. Just Detroit, they tend to give up a lot. However, Cleveland's just fucking back and forth. They're 18 points one week, -2 the next week. And it's not really, there's no rhyme or reason where it's coming from. So, you know what? Give me the Bears this week. I like the Bears this week. Just because, Huntley, period. There you go. All right. Good question, though. Good question. Love the Niners mug. Hey, thanks. Cass. Big Cass. That's what I'm going to call you now. Big Cass. We went over that last week. I'm calling you Big Cass now. That's your name. And as a wrestling fan, whoever's wrestling fan, you know what I'm talking about. Must play too. Thielen, Allen, Riggins, God damn it. T. Higgins, Renfro. I like Keenan Allen. And that is definitely a good bunch there. Let me take a look. Couple things. I'm tempted to say Thielen. But, I mean, because, in a divisional game, it's going to be all hands on deck for Minnesota. They're going to want to get out there and get everyone going. And Thielen's been playing pretty well this year. A lot of people were down on him. But, I look at it here. You're looking at double-digit fantasy points in 6 out of 9 games. It's not bad. And a lot of them are over 15, most of it. I mean, last week he had 11.5 fantasy points. That's the only game, that was over, it was double digits that was under 15.9. So, he's playing well this year. Who else you got there? It was Renfro. See, and then I'm guessing it's full PPR if you don't have it written down there. Most of the time that's what it is. So I'm just going to go with that. Yeah, I mean, I like Renfro as well. Let me look at something here. Yeah. Cincinnati giving up the 12th most fantasy points wide receiver. Yeah, I'm going to go Renfro. Actually, I'm going to go Renfro just because it's a more solid play. I think Thielen could probably have a bigger game, but he could also have a worse game. Renfro's going to get you 15 to 20 points, period, and end of story. So, what the hell is that? Sorry. Anyway. Okay, sorry about that. So, who you got? Allen and Renfro. There you go. That's my answer for you. Brian, what's up, man? Mooney or Bateman? Now I'm going toward Mooney. Now I'm leaning toward Mooney because I don't know what Huntley's going to do with Bateman. So I'm leaning toward Mooney, and Mooney's got a real good connection going with Fields. So, excuse me. So I like Mooney today. Nicholas, I'd start Mooney since Lamar is out. Yeah, I agree with that. Are we playing Bateman if Lamar is too sick to play? Richard again. Yeah, you're playing him depending on who else you got there, but chances are you probably got someone better. So sub out Bateman just in case. It could be one of those things where that's his guy. I actually think that this is going to be a good game for Mark Andrews. then for some reason, Sammy Watkins might do something. I don't know. It might be everyone but Bateman for some reason. Who knows? Although, if you think about it, because Bateman was he wasn't really playing. So I don't think there's going to be any connection there. You might be, okay, this might be an interesting game for Duvernay, because if you think about it, Duvernay was mostly playing in, the second string along with Huntley. Okay, so in the he's getting second team reps with Huntley all off season. So those two might have a connection. Okay. Duvernay is an interesting play in DFS. I'm not going to start him in a weird shit like that in, daily, but, anyway, might be an interesting play. Might be an interesting contrarian play. There you go. Do I think CH would play a lot in today's game? It depends, because, even when he's healthy, he's not playing as much as you'd want him to. So, CH or Schultz, yeah, go CH. You have Bateman, but not starting him. What the fuck kind of illness does Lamar have? It's not COVID. I don't know. He's got a flu or fucking whatever. I don't know. They don't say. They just say illness. Maybe he's hungover. Who knows? No, he wouldn't be hungover for days. Crazy. Yeah. Although one time, dude, when I was younger, when I was 21, I was at a Halloween party and got so fucking drunk that I blacked out. I seriously took 6 or 7 shots of 151, and that was on top of all kinds of other shit that I was having, dude. I fucking blacked out. I had to be told the story of what happened. It's a long, fucking hilarious story, but I'm not going to waste time because people are already leaving because they don't want to hear about that. But anyway, doesn't matter. I was fucking fucked up for days after that. Anyway, I don't know. Play Bateman or more. Foreman, Wilson, Mooney, Collins. Give me Wilson. With Eli out, dude. Just look at what Jeff Wilson was doing last season. Every time he started, he fucking ran the damn field, dude. The guy's talented. And the San Francisco rushing attack is, we know how good it is. You plug anybody in there and they'll have a great game. I just like Wilson a lot. It's not a sure thing with Bateman. It's not a sure thing with Moore. Mooney, I lean a little more toward. Collins, he just, he's been the main guy, and now that Carson is out, he's going to be the main guy for the rest of the season, but he's still dealing with Travis Homer. He's still dealing with he's just not getting as much work as you'd think he would, and just not a lot of production. I'm not up on him. I like Wilson. So that's where I would go with that. Erika, how's it going, girl? Mark Andrews with Lamar out, or hold out for Monday Night Football Gronk. No. I'm not falling for this Gronk might play this and Gronk might have be in on a play or two shit. I'm just not fucking dealing with that. I actually think that Mark Andrews could have a good game here with Lamar out because, young, inexperienced quarterbacks tend to use the tight end as the security blanket. Excuse me. So, I actually think Mark Andrews has a good game here. Stick with him. Thanks for the question. Bryce, my man. Hey, let me know what happened. What happened? You said you were playing my show over the intercom at school. That's fucking crazy and badass. I like it. But let me know what happened. Hopefully you didn't get suspended or anything. But let me know what happened with that shit. Ingram or CH? I'm going Mark Ingram. I think he's doing fine. He's doing fine there. He's probably going to get you 15 points. CH might get you 10, 12 points. That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, Big Cass, Matt, yeah, I know. It's cool. It's my nickname for him. What do you want? All right, Bryce, got another question here from you. Start Higgins, Deontay Johnson, or Jarvis. I like Deontay Johnson because Ben is back. That's Ben's guy. When Ben is in, you're expecting about 15 or so points, or more. From Deontay Johnson, and I like that. It's good. I like it. Go Deontay. Matt, want to pick up Mooney? Do I drop Devontae Smith? Just curious in my thoughts. No, I like Smith a little bit more. That's it. Not enough to like, if you wanted to drop one for the other. Whoever you have, stick with them. That's how I feel on that. I'm gonna get another one of these. These actually make me feel so much better. Like when I got up this morning, I was like, "Oh, I'm not doing this show. Fuck that shit." But all I did was took a couple Advil, smoked a bowl, and I was like, "All right, yeah, I'm good." In fact, I actually feel better doing this show. It's like therapeutic. It is. Me answering your fantasy football questions is therapeutic to me. I love it. I enjoy it. So, All right. So there you go. Don't drop Devontae Smith. Brian. Thanks for answering, but I forgot to include Kenny G. So Kenny G or Mooney? Mooney. I just can't trust anyone in the Giants offense because you never know who it's going to be. It could be, could be Kenny G. It could be, Tony. It could be fucking Evan Ingram could be the main beneficiary. Who the fuck knows? And then now you got Saquon back in there. So I think the offense will probably run through him a lot more. Anyway. had me laughing. I had to be told a story that I was blacked out. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. It is a funny story, but I don't want to take up too much time with it. It's, anyway, I'll leave that for another time. Rumors Lamar blacked out on too much mug root beer. Yeah, dude. Like I said, you take 25 to 30 of them shits. You start feeling something, Brian, man, we used to do a shot of 151 and then chase it with a bong rip. Yeah, dude, oh, man. I won't touch that shit anymore, dude. 151, goddamn. It's not because I'm like my age. I don't give a shit. I drink still once in a while. But, dude, after that one experience, man, fuck that. Just, like, if I have it around me, I'm like, oh, God. Dude, the fucking vomiting and headaches and bullshit that I was going through, like, the next couple days. Oh, not worth it. Not worth it at all. It was hilarious, though, man. Apparently, I got told all kinds of shit that happened. It did end up apparently with me being naked running through the hallway in front of my baby mama's mama and her husband. So anyway, and then I woke up with wearing nothing but a sweater. I was like, what the fuck? Why? How did I have the wherewithal to put just a sweater on? I don't even wear sweaters. I mean, I had them, but like I don't really wear them. I was wearing nothing anywhere else, just a sweater. I have no idea. It was fucking crazy. Anyway, like I said, I got the story told to me. I'll tell you guys one day. Alejandro, should I pick up Mooney and drop Van Jefferson or keep Van? Yeah, pick up Mooney. I mean, that is Fields' guy. A-Rob's out. So anyway, thank you for freeing me of this Gronk prison. Also get well. Hey, thanks so much, Erika. Thank you for your well wishes. And, I'll get well. It's all good. I actually heal. I mean, I heal fast. I never get sick. I take care of myself usually. It's just doing this show. I'm figuring out how to schedule my time better so I can get my sleep, so I can feel better. My doctor's gonna be like, "Told you so, dude. Told you so." I'm like, yeah. No, she's cool. I love my doctor. She's a good doctor. She's a naturopath. She's fucking awesome. Anyway, so Erika, thank you so much for your well wishes there, and hashtag Tyrant Gang. We love it. All right. Hashtag Get Well Tyrant. Thank you very much, Luis. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Walter. Hey, man, feel better? I will. Another Bateman question. I'm telling you, it's Bateman week. It is fucking Bateman week. I'm telling you, almost every question that I've got involves Bateman in some way. It's been crazy. Everybody wants to know what to do with him. And now it's all very much more complicated because Lamar Jackson's out. So anyway, Walter, do I sit him for any of these guys? Mooney, Tony, Gaskin, or DJ. Definitely not Dearness Johnson with Chubb in there. In fact, with Chubb and Dearness Johnson, you could almost drop him. I mean, you hold on to him just in case, but if you have to make room, that's the guy you drop. Gaskin is interesting, and I'll tell you why. Myles Gaskin has a great matchup this week against the Jets. Now, the Jets are giving up the most fantasy points to opposing running backs, and this is what I was thinking. He's just matchup based, and this is a great matchup. I actually do like him this week. People are down on him because he has the 5-point game. He has the 8-point game. He has the 3-point game. But look at this shit. I discovered this fucking pattern, okay, and it's weird. We're talking through 10 games because their bye is in week 14, okay? Double-digit fantasy points week 1, under in week 2, double-digit week 3, under week 4, double-digit week 5, under week 6, double-digit not, double-digit not, double-digit not, it's back and forth. Look at it. It's fucking weird. So let's go with the pattern. Double-digit fantasy points in this game and a great matchup against the Jets. Give me Myles Gaskin, all right? I like Myles Gaskin in this game. So that's who I would start instead of Bateman this week. Thanks for the feedback and nice 7 stars. Yeah, it's good shit. 7 stars. In fact, I'll take another hit of the 7 stars. Maybe I'll take 7 hits total. I don't know how many. Did anyone keep track? I don't know how many I did already. Like 3? I think 3. There's a 4. I'll do 3 more. All right. Who's next? Luis, Jimmy G, or Cam Newton? It's a good one. A lot of people are on Cam Newton because they're like, oh, dude, he's back with the Panthers, honeymoon, blah, blah. Yeah, that ain't going to last that long. They're going to give all the work to CMC, of course, for good reason. Cam should do fine. And in fact, Washington's been giving up the most fantasy points to opposing quarterbacks. So, fuck. I like it. But, it's hard. It's hard because Garoppolo, you know what? Honestly, go Cam. And the reason why is because of, I think this is a big Jeff Wilson game and just a running game in general. Hold on. Sorry. Getting more people in here. So, yeah, I definitely say Cam Newton in this case because I just think it's going to be a lot more running, a lot less Jimmy G. Defense this week, Bills or Niners? Dude, if you got the Bills, I mean, they've been so solid this year. But they're going up against Indianapolis this week. And, they can be had. They can be had. In fact, let's see. I want to look at this. Some of the worst games have been against the NFC South this year. So, and I really like San Francisco in this game. Their defense. I mean, dude, Jimmy Ward comes back for 1 week, has 2 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown. Okay, that's all the Niners needed was to get healthy, and now they're healthy. The defense is healthy. They might be one of those teams that turn it around and that can't go back from out of nowhere. Like I had this fantasy team for some reason, like the one that had the most money on the line this year. Okay, this fantasy league, I was down 1-4. Okay, no, I was 1-5 for fuck's sake. I just ripped off 4 straight. I'm 5-5, and I have the second most fantasy points in the league. That's how I kind of see my Niners. I kind of see them in the same way. They have the talent. They have the numbers there. They just got to put it together and be healthy. And now that they're healthy, I love them. And going up against Jacksonville, who's giving up the second most fantasy points to opposing defenses? Yeah, give me San Francisco this week. Normally, I wouldn't do that over Buffalo. Normally, I wouldn't take anyone over Buffalo. But I like the Niners this week. Cass, thanks for the question. Nicholas, do I like MVS now that Lazard is doubtful? Not any more than I normally would, and that's not very much. If you have to use them, you got to use them. I mean, if you're in a really deep league, I'm not saying don't use him. I think he's fine. I think he'll do all right. You know, with Lazard out, you know, he's be worth playing a little bit more than normal. But I'm not starting him over, you know, any other wide receiver 3 or anything like that. So, you know, again, a lot of these questions, you know, they're asked in a vacuum, and it's like, well, it depends on who your other options are. Erika, what's up, girl? PPR flex options: Kenyan Drake versus Hubbard versus Gronk. Quit bringing up Gronk. Oh God, though. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's weird because, like, when CMC came out, you thought, all right, well, you know, they're by Hubbard, but not so much, right? Like, I want to bring it up here. Like, I mean, yeah, he's not getting the same production as he was, but he's still got like 9 carries last week. He got 27 yards and a touchdown. You know, that's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, compared to like taking the you know, risk on Gronk, I'm just not doing that. I'm not doing that. Drake's interesting. You know, Cincinnati's weak against running backs. A lot of that work, of course, is going to go to Josh Jacobs. But even with Josh Jacobs playing, he still gets work done, you know, in the passing game. So if I'm going to have to pick any of those, I'm going Kenyan Drake. So there you go. And I'm not a Kenyan Drake fan. Why'd you do that? First of all, you keep bringing up Gronk, and you made me pick Drake. So, but you wished me well, so you know I'll forgive you for that. All right, there you go. Shut up. Who's next? Walter, we'll do as you suggest. Thank you, sir. I think we've reached the end for now. If you have more questions, put them down there. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go into the injuries. So I got a bunch of updates that I want to look into. Now, if you weren't here earlier, Lamar Jackson is officially out. He's sick. It's not COVID. He's got something, though. Got something bad because it's lasted for days, and he's still feeling too bad to play, dude. I know how that is. I doubt he's got anything else going on. Sorry, I got other, you know, lots of other. Holy shit. Marquise Brown is out. He's got an illness too. What the fuck? Did they get drunk together? What the hell? They both have the same illness or something. Sorry, I'm actually looking at injury updates here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, Mitchell's out. We know that. James Robinson is in. He's going to play. I kind of figured that. So officially active. Here we go. James Robinson, Latavius Murray, Taysom Hill. Officially inactive: Lamar Jackson, Elijah Mitchell, Jared Goff, Zach Wilson, Curtis Samuel, Kenneth Gainwell. There we go. Gainwell's out. Now that's going to be interesting because Sanders is in there. Might see some more. So might see a little committee between him and Boston Scott. So there you go. That's interesting. I actually think that helps Miles Sanders. So yeah, James Robinson's active. Lazard is out, as we heard earlier. Sorry, working through some things. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yep, that's all the updates that I have for now. So anyway, let's move on. When people do that, it's weird. It's like, are you saying thank you or are you saying my name really loud? I'm assuming thank you. But then people do that all the time, like you know, friends or family, they'll like, Ty. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what? No, I was just saying thank you. I'm like, oh, I thought you were just like, Ty. What's up, dude? Anyway, what was my answer to the Bateman question? Which Bateman question? I had like 178 Bateman questions. And same question about Firemouth. We sitting him this week? No, I ain't sitting Firemouth this week. Ben's playing. I'm playing him for sure. Bateman question though. Which one? Ask the Bateman question again because I had so many of them. I mean, I can scroll back up and see which one. That's why you got to have the name there because then I know. Then it'll be easier to figure out which damn one you're talking about. Give me a second. I'm gonna look for it. This one. Is it that one? Because if it's that one, I said Jeff Wilson. If it's this one, I say depends on who you have. Who give me a list of people you have. Just say Sid Bateman and be done with it. Right. Someone asked you, said, that's what I'm saying. Like, it just depends on who else you have. I'm not saying sentiment. It really depends. In general, yeah, I guess you're probably sitting them just because I don't trust anyone. I think Howard gets some touches, takes away from Sanders and Scott. Yeah, that might be true. I just think it's going to be a little bit better for Sanders this week. Better than usual. Football days. Yeah, it just depends on who your other choices are for Bateman. So anyway, yeah, I mean, generally speaking, sit Bateman, but it depends. Like if you got to give me a list of people. I got to know. I can't answer that question in a vacuum. Just can't. Mo G, what's up, Mo? Robinson, Mixon or Ingram? Start 2. I'm starting Mixon and Robinson. Absolutely. Ingram's going to be fine, but I'm not going to start him over any of those two. So I don't know what happened there. It's like, I guess the glare off, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. I haven't been getting any other injury updates here. If you have specific players you want to know about, ask. But let's see. I'm going to do a refresh here. Okay, what do we got? Juwan Johnson's active. No one's used him anyway. Taysom Hill, like I said, is active. DPJ, Donovan Peoples-Jones, he's going to be out. Curtis Samuel's still out. Lazard's out. Lamar Jackson out. We knew that. Sanders is playing. Jamal Williams is active. Jared Goff, we know he's out. So, you're still not starting any Lions. It's not going to make any difference. Now I just worry about Swift. Anyway. Latavius Murray is officially active. Yeah, we know that. Allen Robinson is inactive, so fire up Mooney for sure. Kyler Murray could sit until week 12 bye. I kind of figured that was what was going to happen. Colt McCoy is trending towards starting. Yeah, we know that. That's still part of the same damn news. Oh, Joey Bosa is expected to play, so I do kind of like the Chargers defense this week. Brown. See, it's funny because Brown was ruled out with a thigh. Now they're saying he has a sickness as well. It's weird. Edwards-Helaire activated, so he may play. Saquon Barkley is officially questionable. But he's been trending toward a return. And I mean, all week I've been looking at it. It looks like he's coming back. So Sterling Shepard is out. Antonio Brown is out. So, I like a lot of Godwin. I like a lot of Evans. Roethlisberger's coming back. We knew that. Now, that's the interesting thing about the Niners situations. Not only is Eli out, but JaMychal Hasty's also out. So it's going to be Wilson, a solid. I mean, he's going to be hitting about 15 to 20 touches this week, Jeff Wilson. So fire him up for sure. Anyway, so that pretty much covers most of the major injuries. I'm going to get to a couple questions here. Ezra. What's up, Ezra? Bateman or Mooney? Mooney this week. Just because Lamar's out, I just, I'm staving off of Bateman a little bit. I think it's going to be a big Mark Andrews game. So give me Mooney. It's going to be Andrews. I think Devin Duvernay kind of makes his way in there. Anyway, and I like Mooney because without no A-Rob, it's not going to make a difference anyway. It's not like he's thrown to A-Rob. But Mooney has been Fields' guy. Mo G, thanks, man, smoking one with you. Hey, I got another one for you. All right, that's 5 hits for the 7 stars. I got 2 more coming. There it is. All right. Thielen, Bateman, Moore, or Collins? That's a tough one. Let me think of that. Take a look here. Because see, I like Elijah Moore, and I like his matchup even. You know what? I'm just gonna say Elijah Moore. There you go. I don't even have to think that much about it. Alex Collins, he just isn't doing as much. He's, been the starting running back. He's losing touches to Homer. That offense is not running right. Until Russ is cooking, no one else is cooking. So I just can't start him. Bateman without Lamar there, I just don't know. Like I said, it's going to be a Mark Andrews game. Thielen, you could go Thielen. I just think that Elijah Moore has a better matchup. So I go Elijah Moore. Harpreet Singh, what's up? You were wishing me well I saw your comment wishing me well. Thank you very much, sir. Tua or Kirk Cousins? That's a tough one. Because so Tua, when he came back, he's going up against the Jets, and they don't give up much to wide receivers to quarterbacks, because they give up so much in the running game. I think it's going to be more of a gasking game, and Tua needs to get that motor going again. It could have a good game. It's kind of a division situation. But with Kirk Cousins in a division matchup, against, they're going to need to score points back and forth. I like Cousins a little bit more this week. Just this week. Thanks for the question, though. How do I feel about these trades? Wait, hold on. How do I feel about these trades? The league is stingy. I traded Gronk for Kelsey, and I traded Swift and Hollywood for Hill. Whoa, who the fuck traded you Kelsey for Gronk? Dude, you should be running that damn league. That's a great one. Trade Swift and Hollywood for Hill. That's a lot to pay for Hill, though. But with the Lions, offense not playing so well, that's not that bad of a move, to be honest. So, pretty good. I like the first trade a lot more, though. Anyway, if you've got more questions, people who have questions, put them down there. I'll answer. You're very welcome. So, let's see. What else have we got? Yeah, there's no. I'm going to check up and see. Dallas Goedert's cleared. That's a big thing. But we knew that on Friday. Not a lot of updates as far as the injuries go. I don't think there's really any other updates that are needed. Again, if you have specific players that you want to know about, let me know. But let's see. Oops. Yeah. All kind of DraftKings shit. Hey, I'm gonna let you guys know about something big that's happening too. Starting next week on the probably like Monday night or Tuesday show. It's gonna be the top 10 waiver wire picks. So it'll probably come out early Tuesday morning. But I'm gonna let you guys in on something big. And for those of you who like DFS, you're gonna want to tune in. All right. So come back and see me then, because I got some big news for you guys. All right. Anyway. Yeah, no other updates right now. Oh, shit. Oh, well. It's all good. So, yeah, no other updates right now as far as injuries go. I don't see any weather issues. Nothing really to report. I'm going to double check on that. If you have other questions, put them there. Otherwise, I'm going to head out here in a second. I got to take my 6th hit of the 7 stars. Okay. Let's see here. Overcast. There's light rain, light rain in the Detroit and Browns game. You're not starting anyone from that game anyway, so it doesn't matter unless it's Chubb, and that's fine. Otherwise, it's all good today. So there you go. No weather to report. No more injuries to report. Apparently, no more questions. Do I have any DFS advice today? Asked Nicholas. I think Duvernay is a sneaky play. And you can get them for super cheap, and then you can load up everywhere else. As far as like things like stacks and stuff like that, I've been thinking about doing DFS shows. I really have been. I'm going to be setting up my own stuff. I do DFS, and like once I get off here, I'm going to be going on here and doing a couple things. The problem is I'm in Oregon and we can't really do DFS. However, I'm going to have something for you guys. For those of you who are in states where you can't do daily fantasy, there's a loophole. There's a way to do daily fantasy. That's legal in 50 states. That's legal in Canada. All right? So I'm going to let you in on it. It's not worldwide yet, but in U.S. and Canada, it sure is. It's getting big. I'm going to tell you all about it. All right? And there's going to be specials and shit going on with this stuff, giveaways and things. There's going to be a lot I'm going to be doing with this new platform I'm going to tell you guys about. But I want to get some things set up before I do, all right? I'm going to tell you guys about it with my next show. But it's going to be big. It's going to be big. Get in on it now. So anyway, no other real DFS advice. Just go with, general advice. Just find the cheap, like Wilson's probably going to be really cheap. Okay, so get Jeff Wilson in there. Definitely. Get a good stack. Okay, so find a good quarterback wide receiver combination that has a really good matchup this week, and that you like. And it doesn't matter so much how what you're spending. I mean, you can try to save money, but you can also spend up and then save elsewhere, because you want to make sure that you're going to score fantasy points. I mean, that's what it's all about. So, if you've got a good stack like Josh Allen, who's going to cost you a penny, and Stephon Diggs, there you go. I mean, that's a good stack right there. And so then you can load up with people like Jeff Wilson and Duvernay, and save elsewhere. That would be kind of my best advice to you. I think that Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb is another good stack to have. And then you can get Hill on the other side of that. That's a perfect one. There you get Dak Prescott, you get CeeDee Lamb, and then you get Tyreek Hill. And then you fill in with like Duvernay and Jeff Wilson, and then, save elsewhere. And, dude, you're ready to go. So there you go. There's a little DFS advice for you. Okay. Got some more questions here, and then we're going to head out. Thanks, bro. Good luck. Oh, hey, good luck to you, Matt. Thank you. Muth or Knox this week? Give me Knox. It's a great matchup against Indianapolis. Knox had a bad week last week. I think he's going to turn around again. I mean, he's still got that bromance with Josh Allen. It just wasn't a good matchup. It really wasn't. This week, though, he's got the Colts. They're giving up the 6th most fantasy points to opposing tight ends. So I do like Knox this week. Just barely over Muth, actually. What do I think about Tyler Lockett today? I think he's never going to be as good as Metcalf will have, overall. Lockett, just every year he does that. He has some great games at the beginning of the season, and then the rest of the season he doesn't do shit. And that's he had one other good game just before their bye, but he'll pepper one in once in a while. I just think against Arizona, who are not giving up a lot. They're bottom 10. They're top 10 defending against wide receivers in fantasy. If you can, it depends on, again, it's in a vacuum, I'd say, yeah, sit them, but it depends on who else you have. But if you have other good options, yeah, go with them. So anyway, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Come back and see me Tuesday morning for your top 10 waiver wire list. And I've got a big announcement about for those of you who like to play DFS and are maybe in states right now that aren't letting you do it. Okay, come check me out. I've got some big news for you guys. All right, love you all. Good luck to everyone this week, and I'll see you Tuesday morning, or Tuesday all day, whenever the fuck you decide to watch it. But I'll see you for the top 10 waiver wire picks. Until then, I'm out. Peace.